Now this is Good Taste. He is working up on the sand on Tuesday morning, and Good Taste will be going around in race number 1, the Gamma Pegasi handicap, and Good Taste will be ridden by AK Lim. He draws barrier number 11. That is Good Taste, coming off a recent victory here at the track. And this is Butch Cassidy, and he'll be going around in race number 5 on Sunday. Butch Cassidy will be ridden by Jan Daniel, has to overcome the wide barrier. He's only had the 2 starts this time in. That is Butch Cassidy, who goes around in the Alpha Grub handicap. Now this is the Selangor-based Junior, and Junior will be backing up from his last start failure in KL. He does tend to over-race this guy. He has got some early pace, Junior, but he finds it hard to settle sometimes in his races, and SU Lim will take the ride aboard Junior in race number 5. Hong Cheng is engaged in the Bellatrix Stakes, and Hong Chen coming off successive wins recently. Hong Chen, and he'll be ridden by CK Tan and draws barrier number 8. He goes around in race 6, Hong Chen. Super Winner has been in the system for several seasons now and is now trained locally. He's had a stable change recently, has Super Winner, and he'll be going around in race number 6 on Sunday and will be ridden by SU Lim. He draws barrier 7. That's Super Winner. Not Usual Prince goes around in race number 6, the Bellatrix Stakes, and of course made it 4 on the trot there in one section of last year. Had a very good season last year, did Not Usual Prince, and was narrowly beaten in a 3-way photo last start. Has been freshened up since that outing, and Not Usual Prince will be ridden by Calvin Goon, who rides the gelding for the first time and comes out of barrier number 11. That is Not Usual Prince. Now this is Macarthur, who goes around in race number 7, and this horse has been racing in very good form, has been highly competitive against some of the higher graders on his home track recently. As Saddam will take the ride, he draws barrier 12, and that is Macarthur, who will be engaged in the Perak Stakes. Now, Andato has been a steady improver along the way, and another horse which has been competitive in some of these higher graded races locally. Andato will be ridden by CK Tan. He draws barrier 2, and it goes around in race 7. That is Andato. One Degrade will be going for back-to-back victories on Sunday. Goes around in race number 9. Of course, returned to form 2 starts ago when placed here at the track, and followed that up with a victory, an all-the-way victory down the 1100 metre straight course at the November meeting. So One Degrade steps up to the 1200 metres in race 9. SS Venom will take the ride and draws well in barrier 3. That is One Degrade. Ball and Chain will be going around in race number 10, and Ball and Chain has been off the scene for 2 months, but did pick up a Class 5 contest back in September last year. Only the 2 wins from 30 starts overall, and Ball and Chain will be ridden by CT Lee and will come out of barrier 6. That's Ball and Chain. Carrying the 3-1-1 saddle cloth is Pearl King. He goes around in the same race, race number 10. The Cherish handicap, and will be ridden by P. Mogan, coming off 2 placings in a row. Pearl King back to the 1200 from his last start, third over the 1400 metres last start. That was 2 months ago, back on the 1st of November, and Pearl King returns in race 10. Now this is the KL visitor Kutner, who is coming off a last start second on his home track, going back to the 6th of December. Finished on gamely over the 1100 metres and went down by 1.3 lengths at the end. A proven Class 5 performer. Kutner will be ridden by CK Core and draws the 8 barrier. Now this is Frankly My Dear, also engaged in race number 10, to be ridden by S. Saddam. Will need luck out there in barrier 14. Will come into the 13 gate after the scratching, but Frankly My Dear coming off 2 placings from its last 4 starts, and it was unplaced here at the 29th of November meeting. So that is Frankly My Dear, who goes around in race 10. Now this is Macarthur, who goes around in the Deneb handicap, race number 11. Has been out of form since the break. Of course, posted successive wins in the early part of last year. Had the three runs in the latter part of the season without success. Now trained locally, Macarthur will be ridden by S. Anandon, draws barrier 7. Cherish is engaged in race number 11, and we would need luck out there in barrier 15. S. Saddam will take the ride, and Cherish coming off some reasonable form. Failed in yielding turf last start, but goes well in soft going. In fact, 3 career wins have all been in soft going over the 1200 on 2 occasions. So that is Cherish, goes around in race 11. Dicaprio also goes around in race 11. Regular rider M. Yusri aboard, and finished down the track last start. Prior to that was placed over the 1000 metres here in a Class 5 contest. Has won 3 from 47 overall, and has won on 2 occasions over the 1200 metres. So Dicaprio, working up on the sand on Tuesday morning, goes around in the Deneb handicap.